Hello YouTubers, today is Tuesday, April 25th, and this is the Gate of Life recap for Sunday, April 23rd. I'm Josie.
I'm Greg.
And I'm James, and we're from the Gate of Life worship team, and this is your Gate of Life recap. So today was Holy Humor Sunday, and that's the Sunday immediately following Easter, and it not only is an opportunity to share funny jokes and laughs, but also remind us that the joy in this world is all thanks to Jesus and His sacrifice and God and the Lord Almighty, who provides all that happiness to us. So happy Holy Humor Sunday. Come on, it's Kermit the Frog here.
So today's first reading was from Acts. Was with Peter standing with 11 of his fellow disciples, talking about how the Israelites were supposed to be conscious of what is happening with Jesus now that He's passed away and has been raised from the dead, as 12 disciples that they're going to spread out, and they're going to spread the word of Christianity throughout the world. You know? And also they are going to remind the Israelites again that they are the chosen people. You know, God's chosen people in God's chosen land, so that they can prosper through Him.
Yes. Hot dog.
Holy burrito.
Holy burrito, that's not how, what?
The gospel today comes from John, and it talks about Thomas and how he got his very famous title called Doubting Thomas. And after Jesus had run into Martha and Mary and told them to spread the news, and the disciples heard, Thomas wasn't around. So he finally walks up and they're like, oh my gosh, Jesus has come back. And Thomas is like, I have to see this to believe it. And when he ends up having dinner with Jesus, and Jesus says, Thomas, feel the wounds in my hand, the wounds in my feet, the hole in my side, and believe that it is me. And Thomas completely at that moment turns all of himself over to Jesus Christ. He says, my God, or
My Lord and my God.
My Lord and my God. And that is like his redemptive moment. And we'll get more into that later, but that's what the gospel is about. So,
The children's word today, Pastor and Jeanette started with asking all the kids what gladness looked like, and they all smiled at her. Then she asked them to stand up, and no one stood up at first because they're all too cool for that. And she said, pretend that your favorite team just won the sports game, or the home team, or whatever, and they were supposed to cheer and put their arms in the air and clap and cheer, and that was basically feeling of gladness.
that moves into the sermon today, and we talk about titles, and especially since Thomas is known as Doubting Thomas. She told a story how when she was in 5th grade, she had an assignment where she had to do a research paper on an animal. And one of her friends had done research on a warthog, and her friend's name was Rachel. And because of that research paper, she lived the rest of her educational life being known as Rachel the Warthog. Yeah, that's very sad.
My high school nickname was Spock.
Spock? Why, Greg?
Why? Because of the haircut I had, and everybody
What?
had pointy
Do you have a
ears.
picture of this haircut?
So I'm named after the movie. I'm not named after it, but the inspiration for my name came from the movie The Outlaw Josie Wales.
Oh,
And if you've ever seen that movie, it's about a cowboy, and then all my friends thought it was cool to call me Whale all through middle school.
Oh, that's not.
Is this why you're such an angry person?
I'm not an angry person.
My mom used to call me Gooner.
Why?
Gooner.
Something she thought was cute. So she called me Gooner. And then my grandma yelled at her.
What is it?
Don't call him Gooner.
Yeah, call him Gooner. Because they sound too much like Homer. So.
Pastor and Jeanette also brought up, the 3 different scenes about when Jesus was resurrected. The ladies going to the tomb and not seeing Him. Then the supper where all the disciples and Mary and Martha are at home, and Jesus appears to them. Mm-hmm. And then the third one, I believe, was when Jesus appeared to the disciples by themselves when they were meeting again. The shock and awe of having somebody come into a room when all your doors and windows are closed how do you bring yourself into a room?
You open the doors, Greg.
You do. But if
Might
they're
be
closed,
classified as a home invasion.
getting back to Thomas, he considered himself to be daring, not doubtful. He wanted to know fact. Jesus went to him and said, "Feel my wounds, feel my hands, my side, my feet." So that you know that it is me.
And we are also reminded that every worship service is, in a way, a little bit of Easter, because we are celebrating and reminding ourselves of the great sacrifice of Jesus Christ and how He is truly our salvation. And that's what He died for.
Yes.
Yeah.
God bless.
The first reading next week will be Acts 2:14a and 36 through 41.
The gospel will be Luke 24, verses 13 through 35.
All right. Now, go be disciples of Christ, and always remember,
Be salty, my friends.
yeah! Thank you for watching, and if you like this video, check us out at Bethel Lutheran Church on YouTube, where you can see more of our videos posted every Tuesday for the service prior. Also, you can find us on Bethel Lutheran Church Rochester on Facebook, where we will also send links and have updates for the rest of Bethel Lutheran community. All right, we'll see you next week. Bye.
You are the one who saves. You are the one who saves. You are the one whose hands lift us from the grave.
Isn't humor the name of a bone in your arm?
The funny bone.
See,
Yeah.
Kelly?
No, but it's like,
Look at Josie just nailing the comedy.
yeah, like it's like, I don't,
Humorous.
yeah.
It's called the humorous bone. She just said it was a funny bone because it's humorous.
Yeah.
It is.
As she.
Photobombing.
And my name is Josie.
I'm Greg.
And I'm James.
We're your Gate of Life worship team.
Hello, YouTube.
Well, wait, I gotta finish reading.
Wow.
Did you make it?
That was a zealous hello. It was enthusiastic and everything.
Gotta be happy more often, Chelsea. Gotta be happy more often.
I am.
Alright, let's do this.
ACTS, axe. Not axe, like chopping. But anyway.
We got Josie to smile.
All the jokes.
Contemplating whether I'm gonna be here or not.
What do you mean contemplating?
Like that's another word for thinking about.
I don't think that was exactly
Oh, okay.
what the question was asking. Hello, YouTubers. Do I say the date first?
Jesus.